Oh, good morning to you. Where's this, you might be wondering? Well, this is inside the Indianapolis International Airport, where they are in the holiday spirit. Families coming and going all morning long there. And we are keeping an eye on the lines, on any delays or cancellations. And so far, it's so good. Anna Chalker is there. We'll check in with her in just a few minutes. It's now 6 o'clock on your Monday morning. Thank you for waking up with us. I'm Sam, in for Julia this week, along with Julia and Lindsay. Quiet start at the airport. Yeah. Quiet start weather-wise.
We like quiet around here, especially on a Monday morning. I assume that he was actually carrying some sort of like car seat or something on his back, but it looked like Santa's
bag.
Big bag of gifts that one guy was walking with the airport through. But we hope that the airport is smooth for you. We're going to check back in with Anna in just a bit. But weather-wise, things have been smooth to start.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those weird years where we've ruled out, the white Christmas situation, and we're not ruling out temperatures that could potentially break a high record. Yeah, we're headed in that direction with daytime highs forecast for this Christmas day to get back into the 60s. We should be about 38. So rare air we're going to be looking at this week as you look at a beautiful view over in Connorsville this morning, waking up in Fayette County. Good morning to all you Spartans. Hopefully you are enjoying some holiday time off this week as we're looking at clear skies, quiet conditions, dry pavement. Not only here in the Connorsville area, but all throughout central Indiana. Pretty quiet as we get our day started. Now, I know it's cold still at this point. We've got temperatures just shy of that freezing mark, basically area wide. But we are looking at a warm front that's going to move through today. That's going to change up our wind direction, and that's going to take that temperature up near 50 this afternoon. Now, there will be a chance of some light stray showers moving in later on today after we achieve these daytime highs. We'll likely see that number about 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. And then your rain chances for this week, they're going to be limited, but no major weather system set to come through this week. So at least that is some good news. We'll have some stray rain come through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. But of course, that's going to be along that warm front that takes those temperatures into the 60s. We'll talk about the timeline coming up. Right now, though, it is 6:02 here on this what should be busy travel morning. But things have actually looked pretty quiet across the area. Been keeping a very close eye on this view from I-70 on the west side of town. If you are headed out to the airport this morning, no fog, no wind, no weather situation here that's going to cause some delays. So we've been looking at the big board, everything running on time, even out to the west coast where they're dealing with some rain and some active weather there. Things are moving pretty good even out to the west coast. So if you're traveling to the airport this morning along our local interstates from downtown, north side or south side, looking pretty good on 465 and I-70.
Well, this is a developing story that we're following this morning. 2 Indianapolis shootings overnight.
I want to show you a map of where those scenes were. If you're familiar with either of these areas, one is near Carson Avenue and Teakwood Drive on the south side, the other at English Village Apartments over on the east side.
Now, at that scene on the east side, police say they found one person who's been shot. They were taken to the hospital. Last check, they were in critical condition.
And on Teakwood Drive, police say they found 2 people shot. One of them, according to police, was said to be awake and breathing. We have no information on the other victim. That's something we'll continue to follow.
We're still checking in to see how they're doing. We do have the latest information on both of these shootings online right now. But as we get any updates, we'll share them here with you and get that story updated as well.
In about 2 hours, a Central Indiana teen is due in court asking for charges against him to be dismissed.
15-year-old Landon Doty is charged with raping another student on a school bus in Jennings County. His grandparents, who are also his guardians, say the video from the bus does not show any sexual acts happening at the time that Doty allegedly assaulted that other student.
Landon is charged as an adult. He's now facing 11 felony charges, including 4 counts of rape. 13 News will be in court for that hearing later this morning. We'll have an update for you tonight on 13 News at 4. This morning, Metro Police say they need your help searching for a missing woman.
Her name is Christina Potts. She's 31 years old, and she was last seen leaving Community East Hospital around 7:30 last night. She's described as 5'4", about 250 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. That's her picture here on screen. She was last seen wearing a navy blue hoodie, black pants, and gray shoes, police say.
Christina was diagnosed with autism, an intellectual disability, and they say she has a traumatic brain injury, so she may need medical attention. If you know anything about where she could be, you're asked to call 911 right away.
Well, happening right now, one of the busiest travel weeks of the year just kicked off nationwide. AAA estimates about 122.4 million Americans are traveling at least 50 miles from home for the holiday.
And nearly 110 million will drive, over 8 million will fly, and that makes Indianapolis airports one of the busiest places in the city right now.
So our Anna Chalker is there this morning. I don't feel like you're frantic and that we're not seeing a lot of delays. I hope I'm not jinxing it though. How's it going out there?
We are not putting words in anyone's mouths this morning, Julia. It is great. I am calm. Everyone else is calm here. That's what we like to see on a Monday, and especially as we're kicking off the holiday week. And again, the best news we've had all morning long. No delays, no cancellations. That's what everyone likes to hear and see this morning. We're in front of Concourse A this morning. The TSA line, not too bad. This is probably the shortest we've seen it this morning. Really not a line. People moving through just fine. Even at the check-ins, they're also moving through. I will tell you, nationwide, 45,000 flights will be up today. So if you're picking someone up here, make sure that you're paying attention to if they're going to arrive early. I'll tell you, we've had a few flights here this morning getting here early. And there's one thing about traveling during the holiday week. We love seeing everyone in their festive outfits with their big signs welcoming everyone home. Well, we talked with one family. They're leaving Indiana for the semi-warm weather here for Christmas to go somewhere a little warmer. Take a listen.
We are going to celebrate my daughter's 40th birthday and to have a Merry Christmas, and we're just lounging.
We've done it the last 3 years. I got all of us a sweatshirt, and now every year we get each other some kind of basketball sweatshirt or something about sports. So.
Does it really get you in the holiday spirit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're going to Hawaii. Come on.
Come on, I mean, they're going to Hawaii. What better way is that to celebrate the holidays? Hey, we're so excited for them. We're excited for everyone that gets to be a part of friends and family. That family, they were telling us their biggest advice, through the hustle and bustle of travel. Just appreciate it this week, appreciating being with their family, getting to travel and getting to build on this tradition. But we're going to have more updates from here at the airport throughout the morning. But again, no delays, no cancellations, so it's looking good for a Monday morning.
Yeah, and as mild as it's going to be this week, you cannot beat Hawaii. So
right.
I hope that they have a wonderful time. Thank you, Anna. We'll check back in with you soon.
Also this morning, we want to show you new pictures of a powerful fire in Johnson County that destroyed a home there. The Franklin Fire Department sharing that the homeowners were not home at the time of that fire. Fire crews are now trying to figure out what happened here. We've reached out. As soon as we hear back, we'll let you know.
I'm glad that family wasn't home.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, this morning in Indianapolis, Roberts Park United Methodist Church celebrated a day of remembrance.
It's all to honor people who died this year while experiencing homelessness in Marion County. This is a tradition going back nearly 30 years in our city. Volunteers there lit candles for 135 people who died this year while dealing with homelessness. One of those was Debbie Patterson's brother-in-law.
Got to take care of these people. We see them, we walk by them, and what do? Do we smile or do we not, do we turn our backs? We've got to, like they said, we have to be caring. It starts with us.
Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett was there and spoke at that service as well. He shared the city recently started construction on a new emergency shelter.
Well, a lot of organizations right now are facing federal funding cuts.
And one here in Indiana is now asking the community for help so they can help kids in foster care. Foster Success says its budget is cut by more than $600,000. The organization serves teens and young adults aging out of foster care, helps them find housing, education, jobs, and support.
So despite the uncertainty right now, the CEO says they're not turning away the people who really rely on their important work.
Lots of moving pieces, having conversations, talking to our team, really leaning on our program staff to think about where can we make some of these cuts with the least impact on young people.
So now she's hoping the community can help close that gap. We have information if you would like to donate to help that mission continue at WTHR.com.
Well, one way that Foster Success gets help is through a license plate. This is the Ensuring Foster Youth license plate. Foster Success gets $25 per plate, and it helps raise the money for those older kids when they start learning how to drive. They've sold at least 200 of them since 2022, but they want to reach 500 by the end of the year. So if you've already renewed your plate, you can still get this one. You just pay the difference on the BMV website.
Let's talk about the Colts. They have a primetime slot this week. They are taking on the San Francisco 49ers tonight, Monday Night Football.
Yes, it's a must-win for the Colts if we want to get to the playoffs. So 13 News did stop by practice over the weekend. We learned that quarterback Sauce Gardner will still be out while he's injured. Defensive tackle DeForest Buckner will return, though.
That's good news. We'll take that. Kickoff tonight set for 8:15 inside Lucas Oil Stadium. We have a complete preview streaming on demand. You can watch it anytime at WTHR Plus. Still ahead, faith over fear. That was the message as the local Jewish community celebrated the last night of Hanukkah. Why they say it's a crucial time to be proud of their heritage.
And 2 children rescued in the middle of a kidnapping. We can share the moment that police got them to safety as it was caught on camera.